sake of all you fellow and second generation Amexem-Empire nationals, we're going through the budget process. So I convoke the Majlis al-Shura to get you fiscal responsibility. So there's steps to that to make that vegan sausage. And I know that some of you don't particularly want to know how the vegan sausage is made. You just want to enjoy the vegan sausage when you eat it. I get that. However, it is a process. Deliberations phase. Thus far, we've already cleared the Departmental General Operations portion, the block monies, the first portion of the fiscal budget law. Everything in the line items, as you should know by now, is paid for separately and away from the block monies in the fiscal budget law. That's where the bulk of the negotiating and fighting goes down. Imperial Council members want to have as much of the block money to spend on particular things for their particular departments as possible, while they get their colleagues to agree to spend extra funds outside their block monies to pay for things that's in the line items. I may ask the Imperial Council for 10 units of this and 20 units of that, and they may say, no, you're getting 5 and 5 of both. Or they may say, no, you're getting 30 and 30 of both. That's their prerogative. I only propose a fiscal budget proposal. What gets legislated? Well, that's going to be in the domain of the Imperial Council. And what are we working to do? Make sure that the local needs across the planet for all of our fellow Amexem-Empire nationals get met as best as we're reasonably able to make that reality, to make that manifest. Example, we get the LARs, the DARs, the RARs, and the SARs. Those reports let us know what's happening in the LARs, what's happening locally on the ground in all the command areas where there are Amexem-Empire nationals. The local government command authority lets us know various issues, various items, various trends. What's going on? Why is it going on? How did it get there? How did it get that far? Why did it get that far? Is there anything that needs to be resolved here, or does it resolve itself? How? The how-tos, the what-fors. If it makes it to the imperial government, because it may be handled at the district level, or the regional government level, or at the sector government level. If not, it'll be brought before the imperial government. Comes before the imperial government. We'll look at it now. So, in the Yendi Dagbani, we grow okra there. And the herbivores apparently love our okra. And so do these little reddish brown bugs. Lieutenant ambassadors asked for fencing. In the reports. Fencing made its way into last year's fiscal budget proposal and into our current fiscal budget law. It's in the fiscal budget proposal before the Imperial Council now in your service. If they work that out, it will be in the next fiscal budget law that takes effect at sunrise on the first day of our calendar year, the spring equinox event. I don't speak Dagbani. The command authority on the ground there speaks Dagbani and something else I'm not familiar with. He lets it be known what's happening with our fellow Amexem-Empire nationals. And we work out the details to do what must be done to save lives and improve the quality of lives through our fiscal responsibility. I don't speak Guarani. In the Chibchas district in South Amexem, some of our fellow Amexem-Empire nationals might. The regional governor has to let us know particular things. Right now, he's participating in business training. Right now, he's letting us know particular opportunities that could be looked into. It's a Chibchas district, so you know coffee is going to be involved. So we're looking into any particular business models that we could participate in, where business can be formed within the Amexem Empire in South Amexem, a business here in North-Amexem can interact for acquisition of coffee. We'll move it in bulk. We can make those things work. Getting there requires the trainings. Getting there requires the infrastructure, the equipment, material, and supplies in the fiscal budget laws that we have to fund, get us the equipment, materials, supplies, and the construction and maintenance and expansion, improvement, and the continuous basis and a perpetual basis of our collective infrastructure. We feed our folks in North-Amexem, South-Amexem as a consequence of those business operations. The business tax collection and the national monthly contributions fund the fiscal budget overall. That's the equipment, materials, and supplies empire-wide. The Albion District, Zanaga District, Ghana-Songhai District, Azania-Matabele District, Cebu-Cavite District, all over North-Amexem. And if we go from outpost to full-on operational command area, the Ashinabeg, New Toledo, El Hannibal, Ardabati, San Haja, Fort Hannah, here in Agadi, Medina, Tom Memphis, Tom Ara, Al Shadar. The equipment acquisition and deployment, the stockpiling of the various types of non-GMO seeds, the track lighting, the LED UV lighting, the hydroponic systems, the nutrient micronutrient solutions, the treatment tables, the heat lamps, the solar power generation system, the diesel generators, the axial flux motors, the fuel cell motors, getting Fadio motors up and running for the production of our own motors, getting things operational strongly in the Azania Matabele. Whatever we're not consuming in terms of our food growth there is either heading towards Greater Asia or Cusharappasi or to Al-Canaan. The Canaan, it's in turmoil, but still, the food goes where it gets acquired. Parties say they would like to acquire X amount of the onions that we grow, the cabbage that we grow. Right? They pay for it and we dispatch it. This is what the deep water fleets are for. I know folks may look at our fiscal budget and say, you're talking about 60 footers, 81 footers, 90 footers, 99 footers, and 151 footers. Yes. We crawl before we walk. We don't need container ships yet. We're moving things palletized in barrels, boxes, or whatever packaging medium they're in. Amexem-Imperial Bond Solutions bonds them up to 60% of the value. If it's moving on our vessels, it has to be bonded. So we train the Amexem-Empire Imperial Merchant Marines every Justice Day. For the ISIS agent afloat, we train them afterwards every Justice Day. It's not just infrastructure. It's also training for all of you. The Nationals Basic and Advanced Training Regimen, business training, your departmental, departmental assignment training. Soon, we're going to start the Waldorf training. We're going to resume the Motabia, the Arabia, quote-unquote Arabic training. Various trainings that make us sharper, more effective for our discourse and international discourse abilities. That gives us options, choices, and solutions, not just for us now, And not just for your generation, for those successive generations behind you. It doesn't happen by osmosis. That work has to get done on a continuous basis, which is why we do the things that we do.